Yeah. What up, YouTube? What up? It's Louis here, bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. Now we're going to be looking at Neo. And wow, guys, Neo did exactly what I said it would do. Obviously, I told you in yesterday's or the day before video that multiple things can happen from this area here, because a lot of people may get confused that this could look like a double bottom, and it could be a double bottom, but it only becomes a double bottom once you break that neckline and confirm it as support, which you did not do. And I was telling you guys that this could also be seen as a head and shoulders pattern, in which it did play out. And what I told you guys in my Neo update yesterday is that if we did play out this head and shoulders pattern, it would come back to the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Now this is very important, guys, because when you broke above, you didn't back test it as support. I don't want to see just wicks here, I want to see the bodies of candles touching this, and that's what we got right here. So this is very bullish because you have not lost the neckline. So remember, guys, if you lose the neckline of a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, or if you lose the neckline of any head and shoulders, this is negative, because it means that the pattern is no longer in play. Now, of course, we've held the neckline, and this means that the pattern is still in play with a target at $55.43. So nothing has changed, guys. Although yes, we went down from here, nothing has changed, because we still have the same target to the upside. But of course, now that our technical target has been met, we need to see what is going to happen next. And of course, what I'm telling you is that once we broke above here, this is your target, and everything in between is waffle, as long as you hold the support, which you have done. So it all depends on Bitcoin whether the dip is over, and I do believe the dip is over. I mean that the bottom is in. Now we can go sideways, of course, but I'm seeing ascending triangles printing on my Bitcoin chart. So make sure that you're following me on Twitter so you can see these daily updates. I actually gave the exact bottom yesterday before it even happened, because I saw that the patterns were showing that it was bearish in the short term, and if you lost a key level, that we would go down, and we met that target exactly, just like we met this Neo target exactly. So make sure you're following my Twitter, the link is down below. So what I'm seeing now, guys, is we're creeping up the fibs. Yeah, we're going up the stairs, and what I do want to see is us hold above $50, because once we hold above $50, it puts us in a technical target, and that technical target is $59. Look at that for Confluence. I had this level here already. I've forgotten why, but I had this level here already. It must have been, yeah, it just must have been an area that I thought was the perfect resistance, as many touches as possible. You see here, you had fake outs, basically. If I were to put my resistance here, it's not got multiple touches, it's got one single area, but down here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you had support here before you lost it. So multiple areas of support and resistance, and actually with support and resistance, it's more accurate when you got taps either side of it, so as support and resistance. So the perfect example here would be this neckline of the inverse head and shoulders, because before it was resistance and now we're using it as support. You can see this by the wicks, because the wicks go through them, saying that I was there but I didn't like being there. So that's what we have here. I didn't like being up, I went down. Didn't like being up, I went down. Now I don't like being down, I want to go up. So we've got loads of confluences to the fact that we are going to our bullish targets of 55 and then $59, guys. So we're going to put that target right here, right now. I'm going to delete this one because I literally don't. Oh, yeah. I was saying that this is potentially a flag pattern. So it did not end up being a flag pattern. So we're going to delete that target, because crypto is ever changing, guys. We need to change our supports and resistances to what the chart is showing us. There's not a single support that, you know what I mean, guys. There's key levels of support, and there's intermediate and short-term levels of support. So I will always give you these as we get new levels of support and resistance. So yeah, we're in 2 technical targets, or 1 at the moment, and once we get above $50, which we should do anyway because we're on a target to 55, which takes us above 50, so that means then we're going to go to 59. And of course, after we get up here, we can expect a dip probably down to here, about 53, sitting on the swing high, basically. And if you were to lose that, you're coming back to your neckline, but I don't envision this once we get up there, because you'll be very bullish. Anything else? Yeah, okay, so let's look for more confluences. Let's turn on the moving averages now. So look what's happened. We were up here, you lost to 20, which was in line with our $50, which is where I gave you the neckline of this head and shoulders. And then where did we come down to? Exactly the 55 exactly, and we've held that like a boss. That is lining up with the inverse head and shoulders. So look at that for confluence. This is basically saying that this is the bottom. If you do lose this, you're going to come down to here, the 200, which you have done with the wick. So this is really is looking bullish, guys, to be honest. So yeah, next impulsive wave target is $59. I hope you guys enjoyed today's new update. Please comment down below what altcoin you want to see next. I think I may make a video on VRA next, and potentially Algorand. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.